About this man who was found in the Bosque with his hands nailed to a tree, and tonight he's talking. He says he was targeted and that he's no criminal. News 13's Chris McKee spoke to the man on special assignment.
I'm scared because nobody believes me.
He says it's the truth
Aquí están las.
to a story that many might find unreal.
Aquí están los hoyos de los clavos.
These are the nail holes where my hands were like this.
With bandages on both hands, the man who police say was found screaming, nailed to a tree in Albuquerque's Bosque, took us into the woods to give his version of what happened. He says two men took him at gunpoint and nailed his hands to a tree against his will.
He say, I know, listen, you go to die.
The man, who's asked us to protect his identity, says the holes through his hands are proof someone's out to get him.
Ahorita les enseño la parte.
Now I'll show you where it all happened.
He took our camera to where he says it all started, along the walking path lining the canal behind the botanical gardens. He says it happened around 8 on Monday morning as he walked with a folder full of documents.
Dos personas.
Two people pointed a gun at me and told me to go down below.
Where were you when this all happened?
Aquí en este lado.
I was on this side, and they came from below. They were on the other side of the trees. Apparently, they've been following me without me noticing.
Less than a quarter mile up the Bosque Canal walking trail from Central, he says the gunman made him walk down into the trees.
Para que no me dispararan, les hice.
So they wouldn't shoot me. I agreed.
He says the gunman put him against this tree, told him they were going to make him disappear, then pulled out a hammer.
Fue cuando me
That's when they grabbed one of my hands and nailed it to the tree. Then the other one to another tree, so I wouldn't move.
These are the nail holes in the tree trunks.
Me agarraron con un.
They grabbed a nerve in my neck, and I passed out.
He says the gunman got spooked and ran away when they heard someone walking nearby. He showed us how other people in the Bosque found him a couple hours later.
Así.
His hands above his head nailed to the tree. When police got there, he was still stuck and still screaming in pain. The man claims this wasn't a random attack and wasn't drug-related. While we were at the site, the man pulled a folder of papers out of the leaves. Important papers, he says the gunman buried before they ran off.
Estos documentos.
These are the complete documents about the case.
The case is what the man claims this is all about. He thinks he was attacked by goons sent to scare him after he was involved in an ugly real estate deal, which he claims is detailed in his papers. He says the same thugs have threatened him before.
This is the 3 or 4 times do something to me.
Police are still investigating to see who did this to the man and why, or if the man had someone else do it to him for whatever reason. While his story may seem hard to believe, he insists it's not fiction.
If you think I'm lying, right here is the truth.
On special assignment, Chris McKee, KRQE News 13.
Police don't suspect it was a payback for a crime or cartel related, saying those victims don't get nailed neatly to a tree. They're usually tortured far worse or killed. By the way, an online court search shows he does not have a criminal record, but he did have a long-running court battle over a real estate issue. To see more pictures of the trees and his hands, we've posted them on our KRQE News app.